Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Albion Online. We are over here in sure Malware Gorge. We are Malware Gorge, we're just hunting for chests. It is Saturday morning. We did grab one blue chest today, and I learned something new as well. Oh, I didn't even switch to other gear, so it's gonna cloak it. It's fine. We'll get over here. I forgot to put on my Albion helmet again. Forgot to do it. So, something with the comment, and I realized why I do 2 and then 3 again, is so it refreshes on the 2 seconds so I can cast it again. I've noticed on bigger groups that I need to be able to have thorns down constantly. And that's why I was doing 2. It wasn't because I know it doesn't stack, it was to get the cooldown down faster so I could put down thorns. Yes, it's not cost efficient for mana, but it does allow me to be able to cover more bigger groups, wider groups, and also be able to get rid of them. Now, I did start off on the other side, so the northeast side. I logged in. So as soon as I logged in, someone was already fighting one of the small yellow bosses. So wasn't able to get that one. Now here's the upper middle. We're not going to get into there. We're going to check one more side, which is the northwest side, which we haven't checked yet. And then we'll run to Penuchov, and then we can either do farming or something else, based on what the audience says. Run, run. There's a chest right there. I see it. We're gonna go get it. Unless somebody else is already here. It's a purple. How many people is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. They already got it all. Okay, we're already this direction here, so we're just gonna run, run, run. Doesn't look like there's a boss in the back. We'll do one more quick to the northeast. Oh, there's a chest already there too. Run, run, run. So I'm trying to put down, and that's the practice to do all of them. So I know I'm putting down 3 thorns really quickly. I'm trying to cover all of them. He may be able to damage me on some mobs. We'll see. Excuse me. Wasn't able to mute in time. Looks like I got those mobs. We'll see if I got the chest, which I did. Right. Sprint it. Okay, when I spawned in, I was over here. But we're gonna check in there real quick to see if there's any bosses there. Death Bomb, hello Death Bomb. Good morning. Good afternoon or evening, whatever time zone you're in. Alright, out we go. Nothing here. We'll quickly go to Penny Jeff, see if we can get anything. There was one purple that someone else got. I didn't get it. There's a group of 3 people down here. It's Saturday. So chances of getting anything are a lot lower. We still scored some lower loot here and there. I got one boss, one blue chest. And I'm running through this big mask because I don't have invincibility. So it's actually going to make me go down. That's no big deal. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Should have went the other way. But it's okay. Oh, one of the things that I learned too, because I did fall down once yesterday, is the Snow Husky, because it's a tier 7 mount, and you see where it's down, this is going to cost me even more silver. So I probably don't actually want to carry around 2 mounts. Because if I go down, this is even more expensive because it's a tier 7. So I think it comes to the factor I'm going to just put the Husky back in. So instead of just 250,000, it's 270,000. So I didn't just die once, I died a second time too. So even though I'm in high tier gear doing what I'm doing, rushing to get chests, it still takes practice. I still go down. You're not invincible.
Welcome, friend.
Okay, one item didn't sell, which is this one right here. So someone's asking me, does most of these items sell? Most of these items that I put up here do sell. Have you heard the Wild Blood update will release on the 17th of October? No. And the first I'm hearing about that, Death Bomb. So in about 10 days. The only downside is October 17th, 18th, and 19th. I have a full busy day. Busy days, and I'll be traveling, so if anything, there'll be only like maybe one stream in the morning, and then that's it. Now I have been playing another game, but I haven't been streaming it because I don't know why, I've been kind of busy doing so many other things, so I only can play every now and then. But I really should stream that one as well. And instead of streaming it, I probably should make it as regular content. I'll stream Albion online and then create regular content, kind of like I've been making Core Keeper, and make it as regular content. And that way I can, if as needed, pause and then do other things. Because I'm constantly getting interrupted, and there's no way I can just keep playing. Alright, here's that one item that didn't sell. So what I do is I take the item, and instead of putting it on for a sell order, I just come over here to sell, and it seals only 300 less. I just sell it. That's what I do in the case of those things like that. Alright, we eat the silver at 25.8 million. It's going to drop down back to 25.5 million because I have to, right here, repair. It's going to cost me 247,000 in silver. We'll keep the Snow Husky for now. Why not? Oh, I can switch the Snow Husky and mount up quickly. There's no cooldown for it. That's nice. And here I can go zoom fast. I don't know, I get stuck on there. Trying to avoid the mobs. Mount and dismount so I don't get that anymore. And then just keep going. Now what I need to check is when we get to Penuchev if there's faction warfare. So we'll do Penuchev and then we'll do our normal faction warfare if it's out there. We'll switch this right here to faction warfare. And the answer is no. Look at that. We went all the way to Thetford. So no reason to faction warfare over there, but I have my Snow Husky so I can speed up and do things over there if needed. I have to change my route just a tiny bit because I can't just run through mobs. I mean, I could, then I slow down, and I don't want to slow down. Now we're going to save our speed boof. So we won't use the F key right this second. We'll use it right when we get into Panuchev. We'll use it once we get in here. You see the swordman hit me and I was even super far away, so it's not about the animation, it's literally about if you ran close to them or not. Alright. Oh, there's a boss up there, I saw him. We need to switch to this one. We need to run up there. Shouldn't have dismounted. But even if I didn't dismount, it's actually good that I switched to the pest lizard, because the snow husky would not be able to make this run up here. See all these guys? They'd knock me off the mount almost instantly. We're gonna sprint. I'm over here hitting everything. W key, E key. We'll keep walking up right here, and then we're gonna drop and go right here. Now, for the purpose, because I don't see anybody else up here, we'll switch. We'll wait the 10 seconds. I want to level this up. It's a good sign if nobody's gotten this boss yet. Okay, so I know I was saying the other day without 2. I like to do 2 because for bigger mobs, it's practice. And I've noticed when I was doing mobs yesterday, the main reason I put 2 thorns, I know they don't stack, is for the cooldown. And then I put the third one, and then I already have a 3-second cooldown to get a bigger group. Now, if you're fighting a single boss like this, put 1 thorns, wait, do 2 actions, and then put down another thorn, and then do another one, because thorns don't actually stack for solo mob. But when you're fighting groups of mobs, it's better to practice throwing out as many thorns as possible. And yes, it's not mana efficient. And what I mean by those thorns is you practice as quickly as throwing down as many thorns as you can to cover a wider area. And then the cooldown's there, and then I can do another one. Now, it's not mana efficient. Just know that they don't stack on top of each other. But the main reason I was throwing down 2, because somebody sent me the email saying that it wasn't efficient. And I agree, it's not efficient, but it allows me for my cooldown to go so I can put down another 3 thorns. And it's good practice for PvP and other things as well. But just be aware that I do it, but doesn't mean that you should do it, because it's not mana efficient, it's not cost efficient. But I just practice it that way, and then I've memorized it that way where I actually can take out bigger mobs and more mobs if I throw down thorns as quickly as possible. But just know, for a nature build, that's not cost efficient, not damage efficient. But it's cooldown efficient so that I can have it again. So like mobs like this, I practice throwing down 3 really quickly. W key, E key, and now I have my Q key back up again. And I'm covering a wider range, just like this. So I put 2 and then I put the third one down. I know it's not cost efficient at all, but it's practice for PvP, and when you do it out of habit, you can throw them down, and now my Q key is almost up and my Q key's back up. And yes, I'm using a ton of mana, and it's not damage efficient at all, but I'm covering a wider area, and I've practiced it so that it's second nature to me. So instead of me putting down the Q key, waiting, now on a smaller mob, when they're group up like this, now it is more efficient to wait, and then put Q key down again, and now it's on there longer. But when they're spread out, it's better to throw down the Q keys as much as possible, so you're doing damage, so you're getting life back with roast pork. At least that's how I practice it. And if you don't practice it, you won't be good at it. Or you won't remember to do it when the heat of the battle happens, right? Like somebody attacks you, you won't remember to put the Q key. You'll wait, where you only have 1 thord down, you don't have a wide area. And then your cooldown, you're waiting for your cooldown. And then if you put the third one down, then you have to wait the whole 3 seconds. And when you're in combat, those 3 seconds make a huge difference. There's a chest back there, and there's a boss back here. So we're going to drop them all. Oh, there's 2 chests and a boss. So we're going to put on the Helion helmet. We're gonna run back up. We're gonna go for the boss, and we'll see if we can grab at least one of those chests. Maybe we'll get both, maybe we won't. I don't know what I'm doing. Wrong way. I was supposed to go the other way. Go by the rats. See, it's early morning, just woke up. See, I hit all those wizards and I hit these wizards. It's not better to go this way, it's better to go the other way. Because you get less wizards. Hit the arcade now. Okay, we're gonna hit the D key right here. We're gonna switch to this one just for now. I'm gonna check to see what level it is. I think it's almost already level 100. And I'm thinking actually just spending the 11 books to get that to 100. Grab that mob too. So this is why I put 2. Then I put a third one down, and now it's on cooldown for the 3 seconds. Now I know, again, it's not cost efficient. Now I could do the 1 because they're almost grouped together. 2 actions. 1. Excuse me. 2 actions. 1 more. It actually helps me to call it out because normally I try to call it out in my head. So 1, 2 actions. Another 1. Run around. Another 1. Hit him. And that is more cost efficient. It's a blue chest. Look at what we want to throw away, which would be this. And this. Pick all this up. Alright, we'll take the left chest first, and then we'll take the right chest. Now we're not switching gears to get this one. We're going to sprint past these guys because they do a lot of damage. Oh, I didn't mean to grab them all. I got interrupted. That wasn't good. And this is what I mean by throwing out Q keys as much as possible. So you hear the battle, you forget, and now they're all grouped up together again. So it's better to do this. But it's just all about habit. Now I want to hit all of them. And so this is why I practice putting down 2 Qs, and so I have a bigger area. It's still cloaked. I got 2 of them at least. Let's heal up. Wait for the swordsman to leave. They'll focus on the archer. Make sure we get all of them. I know I'm putting 2 Q keys down, but I have tons of mana with what this is. I want to make sure I hit them all. And that one I didn't even get to put down the Q key. Somebody already coming. I don't know, I'm hitting the knight. Take all this. Alright, for the purpose, because I don't know if that chest is still there, we're going to go back the normal route. This way. We're not going to sprint it yet. This is the mouses, so the path of least resistance this way. I have no idea if that chest is still there. We're going to check it right here if I keep going this way, and the chest is still there. So, now we're going to walk this way, we'll hit these guys, we'll sprint. going. Too many mobs, just gonna cloak it. I shouldn't have used my R key there. Gonna be interesting. I don't know if we can. I don't think we're gonna do it. We're gonna... Nope. I died. Should have got the Helion helmet. I shouldn't have ran all the way. Oh, Passage Damascus. It's doing okay. Just went down once with a full, almost a full inventory, so it's gonna be a huger repair bill. Just for a small chest. I'm over here rushing it. I didn't have to rush it. I could have stopped back there. We're gonna do it right here. Alright, now we have our R key. Now we can actually do what we need to do. These mobs... I'm gonna take out these mobs to give me a better... Save our R key just as we need it. I know I put 2 Q keys down, but I want to cover a wider range. I want to make sure I hit them all. If I just do a single one, they have to all be in this spot. Plus the cooldown waits longer. But mana efficient, I'm not trying to be mana efficient, I'm trying to be damage efficient. And that's habit for me, and if I'm trying to change my habit now, pick that up. Some damage. Hola! Putal? I don't speak another language besides English, but I'm gonna guess that means hello in Spanish. And if I'm wrong, forgive me, I'm sorry. I'm ignorant of other languages because I don't know them. But hello and welcome, Karaskar. Picked up another tier 2 bag. All that for 10,000. That was not worth it. Not for another 250,000 bill. So we're in the negative. We're in the negative. I risked it. I ran over there. There's too many glowy mobs. But now I know next time I can stop over there in that little pathway. So if I run all the way there next time and I use a potion or whatever I use, I can stop right in the hallway. So even though I died and I lost 250,000, I learned where I can stop and where I can go. I don't understand English much, hehe. Well, I do apologize. But thanks for joining my stream and thanks for watching. And or possibly other content is what brought you here. And welcome, Kraskar. Thank you so much. Alright, no boss there. That doesn't mean one's not in the back. Hello, Honor Jinsua. Well, thanks for being the number one drop aggro here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I know there's a boss there, but chances are someone's already fighting it. Now he grabbed aggro. Didn't mean to. Maybe. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we can make it. The only thing I will do is cheer you on from here. But thanks. The boss is still there, so let's keep going. I'm gonna drop the aggro right here on the top of the stairs. Now I know the wizards are coming. I'm gonna guess that right here is a safe spot. And I'm gonna grab both wizards. The damage. Stick a cough drop in my mouth. Oh, we'll not pick that up. Just pop off in my mouth real quick. Alright. One more wizard. I'm gonna grab him now. I get frozen. So this last one is the one that's linked to this chest. That's why I pulled him. I don't know why I touched that. Don't need those. Definitely grab the book. Ah, one more Bob. I didn't know this knight was actually linked to it. That's good to know. Normally I always fight this guy first because I come in that way. So it's good to know that this knight also is linked to that chest. This a green. This should fill us all up. Or not. We're gonna ignore this one. Time to effort for it is just way too long. Unless there was nothing else to get in this dungeon. We haven't gone the southwest side. So this is where we're gonna mount up. I should probably snitch to the snow husky, but old habits die hard. We're gonna do it now. Because there's not a cooldown to switch to the snow husky, it's just about pushing it, so that will work. Go fast. My swordman still hit me. I'll have to figure out the path where I can hit the least amount of mobs and just run back. I'm still trying to figure out. Normally I just run through the mobs because I'm on a pest lizard. Anik, I don't understand a word that was said there, Kraskar. But thanks for watching and thanks for commenting. And thanks, Anu and Jinsua, for saying I'm your #1 streamer. So if anybody was looking for Ultima Online content, I do apologize. I have been playing it like literally non-stop, even late hours. And I haven't been streaming it, nor have I been recording it. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is for my Ultima Online content, instead of streaming it, create it as regular content. Because for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't really count streams as regular content, which is kind of weird. But okay.
Don't be shy.
Oh, that's a cell. There he is. We're gonna sell as quickly as possible as we can. I see I have stuff to repair everything. Because remember, I died with almost a full inventory. Or more than half an inventory. So all this has to be repaired. Would have been faster to go to the repair smith. But at this point, unless there's a lot, there is. We're just gonna go back, hit one button, and then come back in. Hello, bro. Show me double blade build, please. Double blade, sword, and that's gonna be a Barrage thing, and not Barrage, Dalao thing. It's one of my brothers. He specializes in swords. Excuse me. I don't specialize in swords. In fact, if you even look at my tree right here, I don't even have swords level up. I have one sword, so if I'm trying to go over here and level up dual swords or double blade, I don't know what you mean by double blades, but I'm gonna assume it's this or one of these two. I don't even have any levels in it. So if I'm trying to show you something in it, it would all be like literally level 0 stuff. But thanks for the suggestion. They should add quick sell all items. They should add a quick sell all items there, Honor and Chinsua. But if they tried to add a quick sell, then that would just be a sell. And if I were to try to just sell it, it's worth less. So if I were over here, this is 16,000 compared to the 18,000. Almost 19,000, so you would lose money. And they really want to make the market based on the player economy. So it's whatever the players choose the value is. Oh, double-bladed staff. So that's Barrage. Barrage is quarterstaffs and staffs. I've not really leveled up double-bladed staff, but double-bladed staff has a ton of movement ability. So I can showcase you tier 4 one of double-bladed staff, but I haven't leveled up double-bladed staff at all. What he's asking, better if I can actually, let me just make sure it has all the items. So there's only 3 on there. See, I don't have everything unlocked. And if I do a hand, if I do quality, excellent. Ah, doesn't matter. We'll just get the cheapest one so I showcase it.
Satisfied?
So if I get double-bladed staff, which is the movement ones? Can't remember. Double-bladed staff is great for movement and catching. Now, not all the abilities are here on the tier 4 one. You would probably want to get a tier 6 one. But here, let me just show you. So I'm going to sprint here. And I know you're asking for double-bladed staff. I'm not skilled in double-bladed staff in any way. But I know that it has a ton of movement, as I see my brother use it all the time. So we're going to run. You're running the wrong path. We'll dismount and then we'll showcase this. So this is definitely not that ability. Okay, this one is a move ability. And then that's a move ability too. And so I'd have the wrong Q key. I'm gonna guess it's this one maybe. And if it's not that, then I have to get like a higher tier weapon. But you can go, no. So tier 4 one doesn't have a Q key for movement. What it means by movement is you hit the this W key right here, you see how I'm moving is just a tiny bit faster. And then you hit the E key and then you can move faster that way. And then you can have one more Q key, which I don't have it here on the tier 4 staff, which you can move. So as a double-bladed staff, you can move really, really quickly and catch players or dismount players with double-bladed staff. Maybe that's what you were asking to see, Haru. Anyways, that's, again, I'm not skilled in double-bladed staff. I'm not even leveled up, as you saw how it's still locked for me. Even for the W key, see how it's locked? I'm not leveled up in double-bladed staff. As a take, it depends on what you, so leveling up each one of the staffs to a different thing. But double-bladed staff is great for movement. So like if you're trying to run on the black zone, like power cores or something like that, or you're trying to catch other players on mounts, you see how there's all these different movement abilities. And then there's one more Q key. Again, I don't have the ability because I don't have it in that staff that I just bought. Let's go fast. I'm trying to get back down into Penuchef as quickly as possible, but showcase that. Once the speed buffs down, then I'll open the B key and we'll look at double-bladed staff a little bit more. There's a different Q key that allows you to move. Right here. Okay, it's dismount. Now over here in the double-bladed staff section, I'm going to find it if I can. It's up here. That's spear. It's quarterstaff. It's in quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. Right here. So I'd level up to level 3. To find out what the ability has, you can click over here. You can scroll down to these higher tier weapons, and we'll look for wherever the double-bladed staff is. This one, this Q key. So you see the cartwheel? You dash towards a target position, knocking back all enemies past him for 3 meters and deals damage. So that you have a move speed. Another one of these other ones is probably this one, stun and run. So you move speed 30% more, plus you have another move. That's one of the ways to use double-bladed staff, and that's how I see my brother use it all the time. And I've seen him catch players. I've seen him do tons of. It's just the double-bladed staff has a ton of movement. Ton of movement. Now again, I'm no professional in quarterstaffs. As you see, I'm not leveled up. So taking advice from me is maybe wrong. I'm just going based on how I see my brother play it, because he's specialized in quarterstaffs, maces, and hammers. And I've always seen him use the double-bladed staff all the time. There's an orange box back there. Yeah, drop aggro. I don't want to cloak it, but it's still gonna cloak it. Hopefully it didn't cloak. We'll see. Okay, my cloak did not pop, which is good. Now we're gonna go this way. Because you see there's just that one ghoul. And then we'll sprint. I know we're touching those guys, but we sprint past them. W key, E key. I didn't mean to grab those wizards, but I did. We have the R key now. Specializing quarterstaffs. Like Honor and Jinsu has said, quarterstaffs really are good for PvP. We'll get to the middle here. We'll drop out aggro with the D key. Switch to this one. Alright. Boss. Touch the chest, there's no glowy mobs. Grab all these guys. Yarky. I have no roast pork going, so I'm gonna eat a roast pork now. Anytime I see my life dropping like that, wondering why. Had to cough there for a second, sorry. Alright, I try to mute when I can when I'm coughing, so I don't cough into the mic. Thank you, bro. I stay not good at PvP, but I'm very pro at run with double staff. Hee Yeah, double bladed staff is great for running and or chasing down opponents or running away. Like you're saying there. Get the R key now. I shouldn't have it the R key, then I won't be able to go down this because I'm doing damage. And I don't have the Helion helmet on. But we can fight whatever's here. Snare and do damage. So I was explaining why I'm putting 2 Q Helions down more, because I cover a wider area, and then the cooldown happens, and then I can do for PvP. But that was the whole reason why I did it, because it's better for PvP. It's not mana efficient at all, because thorns don't stack. But I can put a third one down, and then it's already going for cooldown, so I'm ready for 3 more. And it's just habit building. And I wanted to grab the actual reds before doing that. So I don't see a boss up there. We'll go back up. We'll grab those little red bags, and then we'll go down the southwest section. Grab these bags. There's no book, but that's okay. Alright, run, run, run. I really should put on the Helion helmet. Put that on now. It's another problem too. My chair wasn't even not sitting in the right spot. Still morning, just woke up, so no boss back there, but that doesn't mean there's not a boss all the way in the back. None of these are glowy mobs. Right here, we'll run, run, run. I believe my kid just woke up. Alright, no bosses there. Just these 2 swordsmen. Drop all aggro. Put the AK out. No boss up there. We're going to check one more time southeast, then northeast. Check the map outside. See how they're going back? Then we can do some faction warfare. There's a common chest. This is why you always check back the other way sometimes. Morning, kid. Oh, you want to grab one mob? That's good. See? Now that's the other thing, is if I'm trying to time the Q key, I get interrupted by all those other things, and or I don't get to put them down. And I'm not trying to save my mana, I'm trying to put down as much as I can. They don't stack, they don't do extra damage. But I get the cooldown, and then I can have 3 more down. And it's all about timing with what mobs you're fighting. I'm currently throwing down 2, and see I didn't even put down another one, so I'm not doing damage during those periods. Where if I throw down 2 real quick, archers. So if I throw down 2 real quick, wait for it, right? Then I throw down my 3rd one, and I know I don't have to wait to put anymore, and I'm still doing damage. If I throw 2 down, wait for it, then I can have my 3 again, and I put down another one, and that's just my habit. The other thing too is you also have it putting down 2 sequence real fast, or if you're only putting down 1, wait, right? And you're in PvP and you're trying to time it, you'll forget to do it because I'm waiting, and then they can stun you and don't get to put another one. And you're waiting, and they could stun you or do something else. And see right there, I missed the other one because I'm not timing it because I'm not in the interval. But here, if I put down 2, again, I know it's not mana efficient or damage efficient. Now I'm constantly doing damage, and now I have 3 up again already, and then you can do better. And so it was a better rotation for me to memorize it that way, to do 2. I'm just trying to remember what I did way in the past and why I memorized it to do it that way. And the reason why was to do the cooldown. So I do 2, it's not mana efficient, they don't stack, but it allows me to do more because it's habit. Plus I practice throwing down 2 as quickly as possible, right? Habit for me to throw down Q real quick, and throw down another Q. Not mana efficient, not super damage efficient, but I don't forget, and now I have my 3 up again, and I put it down again. But you see the thorns are always on there because I've memorized it that way. I've literally practiced it for unknown amount of hours, a lot of hours, and because I practice it that way, plus it works more effectively also in PvP, I put all thorns down like this, right? And I practice putting down 2 really fast, so it doesn't, I know I put in 2 in the same spot, it doesn't do more damage, but it's to get the cooldown down faster so I have another 3. So I like the advice for single targets, but for group targets and for practice, that's why I threw down 2 thorns really quickly and then another thorn. So as a nature player, it's not mana efficient at all, but it's good practice for other type of content, as well as to mix it for the mobs I'm fighting, because you notice that they'll throw stuns out, they'll do interrupts, they'll do all different types of things. I see Prince Sigma came on. I know he's a subscriber, a viewer, but for the life of me, I can't remember who Prince Sigma's name matches up to. So if you're watching the stream, please remind me who you are, Prince Sigma. Alright, no mobs, no bosses. We can A out. Now we can do some faction warfare. Now you see how there's no stars? Not really worth it for faction points to cap these. But I just like to do it habitually anyways. So we're going to switch to... I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going to switch to at least to this one. Now we have the invincible shield, so we'll just run through these mobs with the invincible shield. Oh, I didn't have the invincible shield for long. This is where you'll notice, you see how there's no armor? You take very little damage and you go down. With a pest lizard, I'd be able to make this whole thing and still be mounted. So a snow husky, although it moves fast, it's not meant to take any damage whatsoever.
Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, kid.
Yeah, I guess the tape is sticky.
Your time is fleeting.
I can get you more tape when we're done. I'm not wearing my main gear here. No big deal. See if we can do it without it, which I'm pretty sure we can. Let's click that one, that's fine.
Okay, great.
So for a boss, you practice a boss, you put it down the queue. You do 2 actions, you put down another queue.
Okay,
Another 2 actions. You can totally play. What are you trying to play? Bring it here. You can play on your photo pen, I don't mind.
Incendium!
Alright, you're gonna hear my kid's toy in the background.
Let me enlighten you. Incendium! Witness the inferno!
I'm just mindlessly doing. So if I wanted to be efficient in this, here, let me explain this. So when he does a meteor, you just dodge once, dodge twice, dodge 3 times, and you can just do a little tiny little triangle, and you don't have to move very far. You're just trying to be as efficient as possible. So that takes thinking for me instead of moving. Like here, move, move, and move, and then we dodge everything. But it takes me time to think. Like I can't just do that one. Normally I'm thinking about it, right? You don't have to move far to dodge this. So you just do a tiny little triangle, and you dodge everything. And right here, you can sit right here, and you don't have to hit anything. If you're trying to do the least amount of movement while still attacking, right? And what I do is I dodge, so I do a right click, then I hit the space bar to hit him. Instead of hitting the, you can hit the S key. So move, hit S key to stop. But on Road of Heroes, I was doing move, spacebar, move, spacebar, move, spacebar, which attacked him. So that's what I was doing for the boss, if you're trying to do the least amount of movement, but still actually be able to get everything. Now I know I switched to the Pest Lizard. And that guy's on a bunny rabbit. So hop, hop, hop. Now the bunny rabbit, once it moves, does move faster than me, but if he gets hit, he'll slow down. And you see how the Pest Lizard kind of almost keeps up to the bunny rabbit somewhat? It's still slower, because you can see the bunny rabbit does move faster. But if he gets hit, he'll move slower. So even though the Pest Lizard doesn't move that much faster, it has armor. I can actually carry more stuff.
You chose the wrong side.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell my kid to turn the sound down on this.
Incendium!
It's okay. I was trying to explain to them how to turn the sound down. Here, bring it to me. Bring me the book and the pen.
You turn it down.
I'll turn it down. Here,
Well, how does
where's the cover of the book?
it turn down?
I know it did. Here, back on. Right here.
Feel the fire's
There.
rage.
Go play.
Incendium.
So the only way to turn the sound down on the Portal pen is in the cover of the book. There's a little minus sign and plus sign. I had to hit the actual minus sign for him.
Yeah,
Sure, we'll join in a group. Haru, the update is coming. Island products prices may be low because all Royal City now buying Island. What does that mean? I don't know. I haven't read any of the updates. So I have no idea. And you see how the faction outpost capture is only 77 points? So you see how there's no stars? When there's no stars, a lot less points. I'm just capping it to cap it because it's here. I'll at least get faction outpost defense because we're capping it before it.
Fleeting.
But you do get a lot less points doing this.
Incendium.
But this is just my normal routine. So normally I was just doing chest hunting, right? So as a normal routine, this is what I do. I do my chest runs, right? My rewards, Penuchuff. Then I come out, and if the faction outpost is captured, I recapture these ones back, and then make my way back to Fort Sterling. And then I do my farming.
Incendium. Witness the inferno.
Update is buying 5 islands, so you can buy 5 different islands yourself for one account.
The ignorant shall burn.
That'd be interesting.
Incendium. Witness the inferno.
Alright. That allowed me to cap all that. Five island then. Should be kind of nice. You can do more farming with just one account instead of having to have multiple accounts. 80 points for that outpost capture. Now the main reason I'm going this way is because this one right here, Pen Garn. And we'll just get a couple more points this way because we're making our way back to Fort Sterling. So just map awareness. You have to think of where you're going to go next. I don't see them attacking the other outposts, so we'll just attack this one up here.
You chose the wrong
We'll do a quick circle this way like this. We'll fight him like that. I know I don't have a damage key for my... But I'm practicing with the protection of nature, seeing how this goes against faction bosses, because I've never done protection of nature with it. Which seems actually kind of nice. It's kind of a double heal.
Incendium. Feel the fire's rage.
And this is where I can just mindlessly I'm not mindlessly doing it, but right there. But I can like be watching a show, watching a movie. I was watching on Netflix, which I feel like I've watched it before. I didn't think I watched the whole thing. But I was watching another show, which was The Pacific. Watched Band of Brothers, and they also brought The Pacific to Netflix as well, an HBO show. Which I was like, oh, what HBO miniseries? I don't know what they call them. Anyways, war movies. But one war movie, okay, so that's World War II, obviously. But World War One, one of my favorite World War One movies, which I haven't found a better one yet, is called The Lost Battalion with Rick Schroeder. That's my favorite World War One movie. It was on the History Channel, so it's not optimized for 1080p or anything like that. So it was meant for those square TV screens. But that is my favorite World War One movie so far. I can't think of another one. I mean, I know they brought a whole bunch of different ones, but The Lost Battalion is one of my favorite ones. We'll see if we can get to number 3 really quickly, as they're attacking it. Because the more outposts you capture, the more points you will get for actually capturing the zone. See, I got the 72 points for that one. But I'm trying to get the full points if you capture all of them. So that's why I'm running to this one, because they're fighting this one. Now it's kind of an odd, different type of way of doing it. Normally I'd go to straight to number 1. But I'm trying to get points. And what I may do is I just may cap 3 and then 5, and then I may just leave and go to Fort Sterling and not worry about the last one. Oh, I just missed it. See how I just missed it? Just missed it. This is where I should have the Snow Husky. If I would have had the Snow Husky on, I would have made it. Next time, next time. I don't know what they're doing. Fight it. I know I'm putting 2 Q keys down, but now that I remember the reason why I'm doing it, for practice and everything else, I'm not going to change that habit just because you can do more damage. And it's all about practice, right? It's what you memorize doing, and you do good. The practice is not just doing 2 Q keys, Q key and Q key, so that when you're in PvP or whatnot, you don't forget to put down them as fast as possible. The other practice is to put down the Q keys as fast as possible, because I have to hit Q and then I have to left click. And because of that, you have to remember to do it. And whenever I do 2, instinctively I can put down a 3rd one really quickly. So if I'm fighting mobs or fighting other players, I can do Q, 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 and do a triangle and surround myself like this. Which is another thing I need to practice as well. I don't know what I'm doing about this little husky. I'm not going to go that way. We're just going to leave the group. We're just going to go back to Fort Sterling. Leave party. Fort Sterling sell. Run around Mount Work Gorge one more time. See if we get anything lucky. We didn't get a single purple chest today. But again, this is Friday, Saturday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've always mentioned that chests that I get or any loot that I get, it's going to be far less because there's just so many more players. My Pengarn. Okay. Let's cut across here. I got hit by a mob. faster. Did I go down once? Okay, only 8K. Alright, let's come talk to here. Open this everything on this side. Get rid of the double-bitted staff. Let's go to the bottom. Sell. Sell. Okay, someone has mentioned. I forgot to read the chat. Update is buying 5 of them. Haru is also saying in 1 account 5 islands in Mist City and 6. You can buy 5 islands on a main account and then 6 islands in the Mist, or is the total 6 islands? So is the total 6 islands at the end, or is the total 11 islands? I'm guessing it's going to be 6 islands, just 1 extra island in the Mist City. Let's get rid of this too.
Got everything?
Wait, where's my mount? I don't know. Wait, the bag of silver. It's gonna be interesting if I can buy that many islands. The downside about buying those many islands though is you won't ever get enough focus points in a day. 3 islands at most with 5 plots of land, and if you really have high level skill, will be all your focus points if you're doing farming. So if you buy 5 islands, you wouldn't be able to even use all your focus points. You see there's a chest up there. We're gonna dismount right at the stairs right here. We're gonna wear this so we can actually go all the way in. Is the chest still there, or is it gone already? Chest is gone already. Oops. Chest is gone already. Oh, no, the chest is still there. Well, I'm a silly rabbit. I made the call too early. I'll back up. Okay, it's just still there. We'll try to avoid those. Perfect. We made the perfect run through there. And the only thing guarding it is this little ghoul. It's one guy. I mounted so I can get rid of the other aggro. Right there. We'll bring him out closer to it. We'll grab this chest. Wait. What's going on? And 33,000. Pennies, but they all add up. Now, in theory, I can run down these stairs and get into there that way. So, we're going to do that. We're going to try to avoid those mobs. I still aggroed them because I didn't do it perfectly. And here we're going to tag a whole bunch of guys. Oh, sprint. Our roast pork's almost gone, so we're in another roast pork right now. We're going to hit these guys with this. Hit him with this. Should have did the other one first. R key. And then right here I can drop aggro. Now I didn't see if there was a boss up top, so I do want to go check that. I should have did it to be mounted. So before we go all the way down, we're gonna check to see if the boss is up top. Run straight at the door, we won't even stay mounted, we'll just run at the door, and we'll know if there's a boss up top. Okay, there's no boss up top, so we don't have to worry about it. I'll run down here. Go down this path. This path is the path of least resistance, meaning there's no archers or wizards that do a lot of damage to you, so it's a lot easier to go this way. And you see I check all those chests there, there's no chests. When you go this way like this, you run into one wizard. Now there's no boss, no chest back there, so just go down. And then here you quickly check to see, is there a boss in the middle? No, there's no chest there, so we just keep going. We'll save our sprint for now. We'll go into this zone right here. No boss or chest there. But it doesn't mean there's not a boss in the back, so we'll go check the boss in the back. Sprint, sprint. W, E. Drop all aggro right here. No bosses. A key out. Then go check the other side. I was checking this boss spawn and this boss spawn, and then the chest back there. And since there are none, this is a quick way to come back. And so we're gonna. I think this is the section where I'll pull this small section out and make it as regular content, merge it with a bunch of other things. And then, because SKKU was requesting regular content to see how I do this. So literally even checking the top boss and then going this way. And then checking the path. So you're checking this chest already when I'm walking this way. So we know that those two don't exist. Then we go this way right here. Now I know I accidentally touched those archers. I didn't mean to. W key, E key. Oh, bag. No, leave it. And then we check this way when we sprint this way like this. And then we run at the door. We're checking to see if there's a boss in the back, which there are none. And then right here, you can see if there's a chest there, and there is none. And this is where we go down. Now we run back this way. We're also checking to see if the boss is there again, because there's no boss and there's no chest there either. And now we check the southwest side. Sprint, sprint, sprint. There we go. Now here, my basic path, you can see if there's a boss right here just by standing right here. I hug this wall right here, because normally there's swordsmen here, and then there's those archers and other things right there. We ignore them. Now you see there's a chest right there? That chest will come back for if there's no boss in the back. So we know there's a chest there, unless the other people A out and go back to it. But either way, we're just gonna keep going. W key, E key. We'll just keep going. We'll do the R key here so we get a little bit more life back. Shouldn't have actually used R key there because I'm not hitting that many mobs. There's no big deal. Then you see how there's no bosses or mobs here? So there's nothing. So we hit the D key here. Drop all aggro. Walk out of it so I can hit the A key. We're going to go out. Now where we're going to go is we're going to go all the way right here. So you enter in and go southeast. And we can see if we can get that chest. So run back at the door. Now the other people may have already hit the A key just to go out, just to go get that chest, and we'll see if we get it. But that's the entire route. And we checked all the bosses and most of the chests. We didn't check every single chest, but we checked most of the chests, and we checked all the boss spawns. So right here we're gonna sprint. I think that chest is already gone. And it is. You see how I can't even see it? It's already gone. So those other group members went back to go get it. Because it's Saturday, and the chances of you getting chests are a lot less. Anyways, we'll end it out on the northeast side, so I'm going to make my way all the way back this way. And that's just the route that I take, and then you just re-rotate the route, and because we're in Mauer Gorge, and because it's a Saturday, see this group of people, these guys are literally hunting chests too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, by the time I'm playing, obviously the time zones are different for everybody, and the time that people are playing are also different. But the time that I normally get to play, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays on the West server, usually are really skinny pickings, especially Saturday, as you can see right here. Or if you've seen some of my other streams or you're watching some of the other ones, you'll notice I get at least 2 purple chests. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm lucky to even get a couple chests. And Saturday, I'm lucky to get anything, because you can see right here is literally bare. So normally Saturdays, I don't play Albion that much, just because it's so congested, so busy. And you see how there's no bosses or anything. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna run to that middle, and we're gonna end it right there. So if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to smash the like button. Helps me out a ton. Helps push out this content to other people, bring awareness to this channel. If you would like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like, especially what you don't like, so that I can improve and make better content. If you have not already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month. Check out what content I have, and or come back daily, because I am streaming daily. Now again, I'm going to be posting regular content of different type of videos, such as Ultima Online and other type of games. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching and supporting me. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And catch you in the next video.